So we just got done feeding. There's the pigs eating like pigs do. There's the goats eating, fighting, because that's what they like to do, no matter how many dishes I put in there. Chickens, they're still doing good. The kids decided they wanted to decorate the coop for them, so they went ahead and put all these little wind chimes and stuff on it for them. But they're loving it, using that roosting bar I put in. Getting bigger and bigger. And beautiful Arizona sunset. I don't know how much of that you can see. But anyway. Then background, our beautiful Mount Graham, which is a great view, especially when it snows in the winter. You get that nice little ice cap across there. So, pretty much the same still. Haven't done much work to it. Getting there though. But we do have some new stuff we did. And there's the boy.
Hi!
He wants to be some YouTube star. It's on his bucket list apparently. I don't know why, but that's what he wants. So, we'll show you our new stuff. New meat birds. They're not new, but they're big and fat, and their time's running out because they're gonna be way too big to fit in the oven soon. So there you go. We did get one of our garden beds started today, and look at the size of this thing. I'll let you get a good shot of that. 10 weeks old. And these things are the size bigger than most full-grown chickens after way longer than 10 weeks. So let's go up front and we can check out our new gardens. I decided this week was a good week to get the garden started with some transplants. There's the beautiful greenhouse. The front half is going to be our shade house once we get the shade stuff up and going. Shade screen, cloth, whatever you guys call it. There's one bed I still got to do. And after the other day, when I ran out of mulch, I decided not going to happen again. So it was on sale. I went and bought a bunch of mulch. And did this. So we have our eggplants over here. We've got 3 varieties. We've got Ichabod, Beauties, and Rosa Bianca. I love the Beauties for Parmesan and everything else. The Ichabods we'll figure out, and Rosas we'll figure out. So if y'all have any good recipes, let me know. And then over here we have our corn in here. Some lunchbox peppers. We have our pole beans, which are these 3, and then we have our bush beans. We have, no, that one is a zucchini. That one and that one are all zucchinis. Then we have tomatoes, I believe. Nope, scallop squash. There's our tomatoes. And what did, babe, what was that other thing we put in here? Cucumbers, that's what they are, cucumbers. Yeah, I forget stuff a lot. And on the porch we have more of the new stuff. And look, more mulch. I will not run out of mulch again, I refuse to. And over here we have watermelons growing. And if you look down here, you can actually see that we've got one that's starting to become watermelon. And we found a couple more. I don't see them. If you see them, good eye, because I can't see them right now. So yeah, we're gonna have some watermelons in, and then my wife and her succulents. She loves succulents. So she's got her aloes and all the other stuff. Our herb garden that we feed to some of the critters that can like the big green leafy stuff. All kinds of different things. Oh, and then this pepper. I got this idea off of YouTube to do this bucket system. This pepper has survived two or 3 years now.
I think it was 3.
And it continues to bloom. I thought we killed it last year, but no. This bucket watering system, fantastic. Cuts back on the watering you have to put into it. Really helps it keep going. So let's go up on the porch and see some more of the new critters. Come home today and my wife says, hey, I found more chickens. So we've got this guy here. He's a new roux. So he's gonna be dinner because he's a big old guy too. The lady said he was being a jerk to her other chickens and decided she didn't care what happened to him. So we did that. And here's our bunnies from the rabbitry. It was getting way too hot back there and I actually ended up losing 2 of them. So I moved them on the porch to help cool them off with the assistance of a couple fans. And then we have our doe in this cage, again trying to cool off. It's hot in southern Arizona. And then we have these roux that the lady didn't know what to do with, so they're gonna be dinner as well. So these 4 chickens she got today were completely free. And again, I'll say it again, when you're doing it on a budget, free is good. So scratching and making a mess, but that's what they do. And then over here, the boil move, we have our turkeys in the brooder box. Now, these are good birds. I like these birds. These 3 white ones are royal palms. Hold this up, Gage. And these ones have been around people so much that you can just set your hand here and they will come up and fly right up onto your hand. They love people. They are people birds. They love to be held. Everything. Look at that beautiful bird. She just loves it. She won't fly away. I'll set her down. And she just adores it. So with them being this young, I am taking advice from Justin Rhoads from Permaculture Abundance, I believe it's called. Check out his channel. He's got a lot of great ideas. So right here I did the vinegar in the water, the organic Bragg's vinegar with the mother in it. Put them down. And then I also tried this. So I think it turned out right. We're gonna try it tonight with them. But we're trying the fermented feed, which is basically just water and their feed. I think we did it right because it actually smells like sauerkraut. Go figure. And we will get them hooked up tonight with that in this trough so that it doesn't make a big mess anywhere. And it's really supposed to help them in their digestion and their immune system when they're this little. So we're going to try that, see how it goes. He did that with 14, I think it was 14 he did. Didn't lose a single one, so I'm hoping for the same results. And that's kind of what we've been up to. And there's the YouTube star again, just ignoring everyone. Say hi to all their subscribers.
Hi!
And then we have the missus all the way down over there somewhere, hiding. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's just one half of a day. I've already gone and come back from work. And I come home and work with my animals and get the gardens going, and yeah, we're making it happen. 3 months. 3 months is as long as we've been doing this. So all this work we've put into it, we only put into it in the last 3 months. And we have built up a nice variety of different meats and dairy and food from the vegetables. And yeah, so we are really going to keep this going. I've still got this field down here, don't mind my truck, but this field right there is going to be a pasture slash garden slash chicken garden once the fall comes and I order some more of the Cornish cross for the next butchering. I don't really want to do them yet because of how hot it is, and I just don't want to deal with problems like that. I'm better at keeping them warm than trying to cool them off right now. So that's what we got going on today. So thank you for tuning in, and G-Bear, I will try to get the answer to your question as soon as I can. They're only 10 weeks old, so they're not at the laying stage yet. We have been doing a lot of research on the breeds that we have, and from what we could gather, a low ball estimate is probably between 20 to 24 eggs a day. And that was kind of accidental, because when we had got them, I gotten about 12 Rhode Island Reds strictly for meat, and they ended up giving us red sex links, which aren't big meat birds, but they're great egg producers from what I've researched online and people I've talked to. So my daughter had picked out these little yellow chicks that were labeled as bar rocks, because the kids all picked out their chickens and they picked out laying hens. Well, the guy gave her Cornish cross instead, so that's how we got the two meat birds. And so I just traded her a couple of my sex links for her meat birds, so that I don't have to be the bad guy and kill my little 5-year-old girl's pet chickens, because that would just be horrible to do. So yep, just keep tuned. I will keep doing updates, and hopefully by the fall, sometime in the fall, I will have an answer to how many eggs will 37 chickens lay a day. All right. See you later. Have fun.
Bye.